'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the home Chris was sitting on the couch, he was all alone. His stockings were hung up all in a row, but why he had 5 I really don't know. His tree was put up and some bells made a ring. I know for a fact you wouldn't believe such a thing. But Chris didn't believe in Santa and his sleigh, so he looked up and said,
"I hate this holiday!"
But how could this be, you might ask yourself? Well, Chris just got tired of Buddy the elf. Chris couldn't help but think this all year.
Boy, do I wish I had Christmas cheer.
Because he was bored, he turned on TV to watch a new episode of his favorite show, Glee. The episode failed and was such a bore, but suddenly Chris heard a knock on the door. Chris opened the door, and to his surprise, he saw somebody with his own 2 eyes.
The famous Nick Boyer!
Chris yelled with joy.
Dude, I'm not famous. Not like Leonard Nimoy.
What are you doing here?
Chris asked one time.
I just came to visit. Why are we talking in rhyme?
Well, thanks for visiting.
And Chris slammed the door, but then turned around to see Nick once more.
I got you a present!
Nick said to inspire.
Oh, well, before I open it, let's get warm by the fire.
The fire was warm and lightened the mood. Not one made a sound to prevent being rude.
We'll open your present!
Nick said finally. Chris opened it and found a Justin Bieber CD.
Wow. Thanks, Nick.
Chris yelled with great bliss.
I can't believe it. I've always wanted this.
I knew you'd like it, Nick said proudly.
I got you something, so what'd you get me?
Before Chris could answer, there arose such a sound. So Nick took a second to take a look around.
So where's my present?
Nick asked his friend.
Well, I couldn't really get you a gift. I have no money to spend.
What? You could get a job as a cop or a clerk, but apparently you hate me, so I'm leaving, you jerk!
Nick stormed out of the house and wasn't heard from again. We think he got attacked by some guy named Ben. So Chris sat alone like he did before, but was very tired and passed out on the floor. Within a short time he was woken in bed by a strange man who was wearing all red. The man's beard was as white as the snow. He let out a laugh with a jolly
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa!
Chris said as he started to grin.
No, I'm not Santa, I'm Jerome, his evil twin. I heard you hate Christmas.
How'd you hear that?
I hid a little microphone inside your hat.
Okay, that's weird. But why are you here?
I came to spread a little Christmas cheer. I know it's not much, but I brought you a gift.
I'm happy, as long as it's not Taylor Swift.
Chris opened the package and knew what it was. He knew because he saw the big blue fuzz.
A Snuggie!
Chris screamed and he hugged Jerome.
This makes up for you breaking into my home.
I'm glad I could help, but now I must leave, for I have lots to do, because it's Christmas Eve.
Without another sound, Jerome walked away. Chris said to himself,
I love this holiday.
So in the end, things turned out all right. Chris went to bed feeling happy that night. Chris finally got his holiday cheer. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a Happy New Year.